This will be kind of a long one, so if you're not here for it, go ahead and check out the shorts on other social media. But yesterday I was kind of rude to a guy based on my belief system. I'm getting overwhelmed with being accosted by everybody else's belief system, and how I should just believe in what everybody else's beliefs, because that's what's right. And if you don't believe it, then you should be in hell. And it's just really hard. This guy was talking to my husband, and he was saying that he is trying to have his church raise money for him to get an RV for his family so that they can go camping this summer, and teach people that creation is fact, that evolution isn't a thing, and creation is reality, to save their souls so that they don't go to hell. I did not react in the best way. I was cold. I was already kind of grumpy and angry and annoyed. And I just said, okay, well, evolution is scientific fact. So there's that. And then I walked away. And it's been brought to my attention that that was not a great way to handle the situation. I typically open myself up to conversation and have a lengthy exchange of words so that we can be empathetic to each other's causes. And, you know, usually we walk away in a caring, loving manner. I did not do that this time. I was wrapped in judgment, and I am working on releasing judgment and releasing ego. But judgment is something that is really encased in our culture. And so it's not always easy to just let that go. And this gentleman just did not look or behave well educated, or in a way that he was open to any form of conversation or any form of exchange of words. And I just am tired of wasting my time, I guess. I don't know. The truth is that I don't have any excuse for my behavior, and I shouldn't have been passive aggressive and done that. But I think the lesson learned in all this is that I am going to give myself the same grace that I give to everyone else, learn from the situation, and move on. It's not something, you know, I recognize my judgment. I recognize that it should have been an open conversation, and I recognize that I should have been more highly evolved in that conversation and wasn't. And sometimes I'm going to be grumpy. Sometimes I'm going to be annoyed. And sometimes it's hard to just release those feelings in the moment. Now, my biggest problem was that this guy, once again, not an excuse for my behavior, but he wants to take his RV into campgrounds while people are camping, and explain creation to them, and that it is the only path to heaven, and believing that the creationism theory. I believe in all truths. I believe in the freedom to believe in what you want. I believe that you should always believe and do what is right for you. My line is drawn when you are accosting people with your belief system, trying to force them to believe the same as you. I think my biggest thing was simply, I thought, man, what if I'm camping? What if I'm out there camping with my kids and we're just enjoying a good time in nature and loving our lives and trying to get away from everything? And this guy comes up and I have to have a freaking religious conversation based in judgment, and my kids are going to hear, oh, hey, we're going to hell because we don't believe the same thing. And to be fair, I do believe in creationism. I just also believe in evolution. I think that there is scientific fact folded in a creationism theory. I think that there are many different aspects of truth out there, and all of them hold some form of truth. I just don't believe that people are going to go to hell because they don't believe one thing. I think it's okay. I think it's okay for us to all find truth in the way that we live our lives. And that is what kind of sprouted off my anger. Like I said, no excuse for my behavior, but I guess now you know a little bit more about me.